Welcome back to the Cooking Competition 2016. Tonight, I'm joined by one of our competitors going into his fiercest competition tonight, Mr. Marinating Matt.
Oh, yeah, it's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Well, what's your strategy tonight in the big competition?
Well, I'll tell you my strategy. I'm going to make the best Reuben on this side of the Mississippi. I'm going to take the dough, and I'm going to knead the dough. And I knead the dough all the way, and I will put that dough in the oven, and the dough will rise to the top. And let me tell you, when I get that pastrami cooking, you won't know what hit him. And I got something to say to you, Bobby Flay. There's only one master chef in these towns, and his name's not Bobby Flay.
From Innovation Park, it's After Hours. With your hosts, Jordan Tracy and Chloe Cullen. This week on After Hours, Jill Tatios from the Banff Film Festival. Now here's your host, Jordan Tracy. What the hell are you doing?
Doors wide open. We open the show now. Welcome everybody. Show's After Hours. I'm Jordan Tracy. Alongside me as always, Chloe Cullen. She still has part of the tree as her piece of revolution. Just can't do it. So, in the news this week, Chloe, U.S. women's soccer players file a lawsuit for equal pay. In other news, U.S. men's soccer players also file for equal pay. Is that a thing? I don't know.
I don't know.
They do that? They use their feet or something,
I mean,
right?
compared to like a McDonald's worker, like the soccer players get the worst out of the salaries, you know?
Yeah. Let's not toss tables.
Steady.
I know you really wanted the tree in the shot, but let's not toss anything.
Sorry.
Anyway, so a judge rules in Alabama that the abortion restriction is unconstitutional, which is great news for Alabama cousins. You stop throwing things at me? So in more news, fat people are everywhere.
That's it.
The end. Actually, a study, obese people now outnumber underweight people in the world and on the scales. Literally. Outnumber. Ha-ha! Hey, see what I did there? Ricky Manor, everyone. Mein Kampf. That's it.
It's that type of day, you know?
It's just been one of those. It's been one of them days. It's been a comp. What a comp. Mein Kampf has become Germany's best seller since recent copyright expiration. Donald Trump will now not run into any problems with copyright issues writing his books.
True.
Maybe plagiarism. Not copyright, though. Canada has imposed sanctions on North Korea this past week, and they're very sorry about that. According to our other source, North Korea #1 news channel, North Korea is actually sanctioning Canada. So I think that's a little more reputable. You know, they're the greatest in the world.
They're the #1. And
Self-proclaimed.
everything, you know?
Haircuts. We are Kim Jong-un. I hate all of you. I really do. A man was found dead in a megabus bathroom in State College, which gives all new meaning to the phrase, "I'd sooner be caught dead in a megabus bathroom than use Lion Path."
It's karma, you know?
The FBI has hacked into the iPhone of the San Bernardino shooter without Apple's help. However, they still have yet to figure out how to use Lion Path. According to CNN, Democrats see backlash against Trump as a tool to retake the House, whereas everyone else just sees him as a tool. Take that, Donald Trump.
Let's go Mets, you know?
I'm going to stand on this side now. See, it's not me saying it, it's the wall. Anyway. We have a great show for you this week. Jill Tatios from the Banff Mountain Film Festival is here. And we have more shenanigans to come right here on After Hours. Don't go away. Hi, everybody. So the Mets are out of the inning, and welcome back to After Hours, the show where shenanigans ensue and we ensue shenanigans. This week we have a guest from the Banff Film Festival. See what I did there?
Banff Mountain Film Festival.
Banff Mountain
Can't
Film
forget the
Festival.
mountain.
Can't forget the mountain. Jill Tatios, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So this film festival is happening this week.
Yes, it is this weekend, both Friday and Saturday night at the State Theater.
So it's a little, as we can see here on this beautiful ad that we just pulled up, fancy this week. So there's a little something different about this film festival. It kind of has a theme. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the main theme is outdoor adventure. That's the main focus of all these films. They're really honing in on exploration, getting in touch with the environment. So really visual films, as you can see, very inspiring. They're meant to bring out the explorer within you.
Will there be a screening of 127 Hours with James Franco?
No, there will not be, unfortunately.
I haven't
But
seen
maybe
that.
I can propose that.
You
That'd be a
should.
good one.
It'd be like an opener.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Just
Casual.
get the people going, you know? Nothing
So
better.
this is actually, this is just a stop in its trail. It doesn't just happen in State College.
Yes, that's kind of a confusing thing about this. A lot of people think it's just in State College, but this is actually a national, world-renowned film festival. It starts in Canada, and it's currently on tour visiting 400 communities around the world in 40 different countries, and State College is a stop on the tour. So we're really lucky to have them here.
So what kind of films will be showing there? Like short films, documentaries, those type of things?
Yeah, they really vary in length from like 1-minute films to 45-minute films. Different films will play each night, 7 on each night. But you can go Friday if you want, you can go Saturday if you want, because there will be different films both nights.
Interesting. And it originated in Canada?
Yes, Banff, Alberta, Canada.
Alberta, Canada.
And this is the 40th year, actually. It started in 1976, so it's been going on a while.
Wow. I don't know anything that's going on since 1976 other than this.
Yeah.
It's a dead year.
I don't think the world existed before
The
the
world
Banff
didn't
Mountain.
really exist before 1976.
It was the 1 year Canada got ahead, you know, with the
Yeah.
Banff Music Festival, or Film
Kudos to you,
Festival.
Canada.
So what is your role with the festival?
So I'm actually part of a public relations campaigns class. My title technically is a social media manager, so I've been doing a lot of social media in order to promote the Banff Mountain Film Festival.
Rock climbing?
Yeah, rock climbing. She's one of the best female rock climbers in the world.
Oh,
and
really?
so there will be a documentary about her and her journey on tour. So it's exciting.
To the viewers at home, this is actually a mountain. It kind of looks like a potato from here, but no, she's definitely climbing a mountain rock side.
That she is.
Who do you think is competing for second best mountain climber, female mountain climber? You know what I mean? Like
Venus and Serena Williams. They do
as
it
a
all.
tag team.
As a
Like,
tag team,
They got
do
the
it all.
arms.
They do. So what are the kind of the films that are there? So you have a documentary about a rock climber. Anything else special going on?
Yeah, there's one film called Unbranded, which is probably the most famous of them all. I think, yes, this is actually the film Unbranded.
How about that?
Yeah, right?
Shout out to Mookie Gartenhouse on the graphics.
So, yeah, this film has won several awards, and it basically goes on the journey of 4 cowboys and 16 Mustangs. They make the 3,000-mile journey from Mexico to the Canadian border. I know, crazy, right?
I'm not really good at geography, but it looks like Mexico to Canada is kind of like a big deal.
Yeah, definitely. Going through a lot of mountainous terrain, some of the toughest terrain out there.
on
And it's
horse?
Four
Yes.
cowboys with 16 horses?
Exactly, and these are wild Mustangs. So the purpose is to train them.
Oh, so what they're doing is like when they go to sleep in their tent at night, the wild horses are out partying all night. You just gotta listen. You gotta calm down, horse.
I mean, not necessarily, but
I mean, no, but
I love horses, I really do. But their purpose is to show that these horses are worth something and that you can train them and adopt them. so that they don't have to be in cages, essentially, all these wild horses. So, fun fact.
What do they do if there's 4 of the? What do they do with the other 12 horses when they're not using them?
You're
If they're
gonna have to watch the film for that, to be honest. That's a
put 'em in
really
a
good
wagon.
question.
exactly, they put them in the cage.
I don't think that's gonna work. They're pretty big. You'll need like a really large cage. Wow.
Yes,
I
And they
enjoy
do
this.
this horseback. They don't like transfer like.
all through horseback.
Interesting.
Pretty incredible. So,
Wow. How
yeah,
about that?
should watch it.
Can you cycle through the graphics and show me the one picture that you know I want to talk about, Morgan? Okay, let's talk about this one. What is this about?
This is essentially like a prescription drug commercial. It's making fun of prescription drug commercials and saying that, hey, like nature can be your prescription drug. You can have like as many of the benefits. So it's
It could
pretty.
also be pants.
Yeah, it's a pretty hilarious commercial, but just goes to show that nature can have healing properties.
For euphoria lasting more than 4 hours, check email. How about
Perfect.
that? How about
Yeah, that will kill your euphoria for sure. So
that? That's a beautiful picture. Anyway,
I'm impressed
Um,
by that jump.
so how do people go see this? What are the tickets and when do they go?
So I would recommend buying them in advance. You can go to the State Theater website, www.thestatetheater.org. If you're a student, you're in luck because they are at a cheaper rate at $16, $18 for adults. If you purchase them at the door, which they probably will sell out, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. We had a sellout crowd last year. They're $20 at the door. So definitely purchase them on the website in advance as soon as possible.
All right, so go online, purchase your tickets to see the Banff Mountain Film Festival World Tour.
World tour.
Yeah, so thank you to Jill Tatios for joining us.
Thank you,
And
Jordan.
we'll be right back with this.
Do you have a short temper? Do you refer to athletes as your close and personal friends? Do you sometimes turn into Stephen A. Smith when you get angry? If so, you might suffer from a rare disease called Stephen A. Smith syndrome.
Let's get it cracking. Let's start the session. Mars list the competition, balls by that action. You can never debate it. This is actual fact. Stephen A. with the flavor, baby. Let's skip through a track. I'm like, say what?
So, I don't understand why people all of a sudden are saying, and you saw the report.
I did.
You saw the
I
report.
saw
You
it.
saw the uprise that was coming from the Bulls players. I don't understand why, like, you know, Pippen and Jordan, I don't know if Jordan said it himself, but I don't know why they think that they would be able to sweep the Warriors in a 7-game series. They're just way more athletic than the Bulls were.
Well, listen here, Matt. Listen here. Steph Curry is a personal friend of mine. And I just gotta say,
No,
I'm sorry. I just really think the well, listen here, Matt. This is prosperous, posterious, and it has to stop. I don't know what's happening to me. I'm
Are you
sorry.
all right?
I'm
all right?
sorry. I'm sorry. Please continue. The Bulls.
Yeah, I mean, I know Steph can hit a shot from, 40
Now
feet.
this here, I got to say something. Listen here, Matt. I know that you think the Warriors are the best team in basketball, but let me tell you something. And this pains me because you're a personal friend of mine. Air Bud is the best basketball player of all time. Oh my God. I don't know what that was. I am really sorry.
I don't know what happened to you.
I am so sorry.
I was just gonna say, actually,
Listen here, Matt. Let me tell you again. The Bulls are the best basketball team. Listen here, Matt. I don't need your conflaborating and confluberating to talk over me.
No, I understand. No, I understand.
Matt. This is preposterous. This is indigenous conversation of basketball here.
I understand you're a big Bulls fan.
No. Now listen here. Now the Bulls are a personal friend of mine. But let me tell you one thing.
Do you know anyone on the Bulls?
Soccer buddies were the best soccer players of all time. And I think you are being racist by saying that dogs are not good basketball players.
I think you are too.
Now listen here, Matt. Jeez.
I'm sorry. We're going to have to cut.
You better not go anywhere. Matt, I am really sorry. Listen here, Matt. I'm really sorry. Matt, I got... Well, good.
I just gotta be passive.
I felt like the lion for the first time in my life.
Second time in mine.
Second time in your life?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I once, on an escapade, went and took a picture on the lion, and it was me like whispering in its ear. It was really weird.
On the first day of school, actually, I went and I kissed it on the cheek. I don't know why I did that. It's probably really dirty. I probably have 3 forms of herpes.
I don't think the statute of limitations on that is passed, so...
They watched.
You just admit it. They watched.
They watched. They enjoyed it.
So welcome back to After Hours, everybody. This is actually sadly the end. I know you're really upset about that. But congratulations, you've made it through the end at this point, so that's good on you. You watched the whole thing. So
I know. We just took 20 minutes of your life from you.
like unless you just skip to the end. I don't know why you do that. The good stuff is there, and then, it tapers off a bit. But good for you. Good for you guys. I think a round of applause goes to you. You got this far. Congratulations. Woo! So, Chloe, if they want to go back and just watch more of us, no pressure at all, but where do they find us on the YouTube?
I don't know, Jordan. Where do they find us?
Oh, that's a good question, Chloe. Why don't you tell them?
Why don't you? You go
Sure,
first.
okay. We're at youtube.com/Penn State Network TV. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
That sounds good to me. I think that's right.
I've never heard of that before.
It should be right. And then where do they find us on the Tweety Bird? These you normally get right. So.
At After Hours PSN TV.
And the Instagram?
At After Hours PSN TV.
And if you want to buy tickets to the Banff Mountain Film Festival, you can do that at State College. Nope. That's not true at all.
State Theater.
StateTheater.org.
But you can buy them at State
Here,
College.
at this location below.
Right here. Got it underneath the line.
It's right there. So yeah, more shenanigans next week, and we'll see you then. If we're allowed in, we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.